Okay, hi everyone. I am Shara Vanessa. My metric number is 211956. So can everyone introduce yourself first?
Hi,
Yes.
my name is Dashwini Priya and my metric number is 206058.
Hi, my name is Mohammed Abshikur Abdullahi. My matric number is 2095535.
Hi, my name is Wang Hongwei and my matric number is 208830.
Hi, my name is Nur Shakira binti Muhammad Samsul. My metric number is 2131 and 76.
Hi, my name is Nurul Aiditi Sarafendi. My matrix number is 213015.
Okay, so I'm going to start first. So we are going to talk about the image compression. But before we go into the image compression, we need to know about the basics of data compression. So the concept of this digital compression is they have two techniques, which is compressions and decompression. So compression technique are used to replace a file with another that is smaller. So we requires less storage and it can be transmitted in a short period of time. While the other one is the compression technique. It is the act of expanding a compression file back into its original form. So if we combine these together or we make it work together, we will call it as codec for short. So codec stands for compress, decompress. So what is the main functions of this codec? So codec is used to reduce the redundancy in data. So how they reduce this redundancy in data? They will doing it by replacing definable patterns with shorter sequence of symbols. So different compression algorithm are applicable to different types of media data. Media data such as image, audio, and also video. Their effectiveness depends on the characteristics of the data itself. There is also three factors that differentiate this codec algorithm. First, the quality of data, codec speed, and synthetic, semantic, and hybrid method. Okay, that's all.
Thank you, Shahira. I would like to ask firstly, why do we need to compress an image? And what is the need for an image compression? Well, to answer that, we'll have to understand the definition of digital image compression first. A digital image is compressed and the size is reduced by use of various algorithms and standards. There are two common digital image compression techniques used. One is lossless compression, another one is lossy compression. Lossless compression is named as the name indicates, produce no loss in the quality of image. Some examples are like the technical drawings and medical images and etc., where the quality and accuracy is really important and cannot be compromised. While lossy compression technique is one which produces a minor loss of quality to the output image and that is almost invisible and hard to identify. Digital image compression helps in saving a lot of memory space. Compressed image can be sent uploaded and downloaded in much lesser time, and thus it makes sharing of images a lot easier. For instance, an image of 1024 pixel times 1024 pixel times 24 bit without compression would require 3 MB of storage and 7 minutes for transmission utilizing a high speed of ISDN line. But if the image is compressed at a ratio of 10 to 1 compression, the storage requirement is reduced to 300 KB and the transmission time drops to under 6 seconds. So image compression makes it easier to send one image compared to the original one. And platform portability and performance are very important in selection of the compression or decompression to be employed. The easiest way to reduce the size of an image file is to reduce the size of the image itself. By shrinking the size of image, fewer pixels need to be stored and consequently the file will take less time to load. And that is why image compression is very important in sharing data. That's all from me.
Thank you, Tashfin, for your presentation. I want to add a little bit about different types of images. There are 4 types of image: JPG, PNG, and there are 2 other called SVG and WebP. But about image composition is there are a little bit of graphic values out creating the quality of image unacceptable of level. This reduction file size allows image to be stored in a given amount of disk memory space. So when it's called GPG about the images, a short form of the algorithm developed by Joint Photographic Expert Group, whose purpose is to minimize the file size of photographic image file sizes. So the main difference between these two composition, I want to add a little bit about lossy composition and lossless composition, is that the lossy composition technique does not restore data in original form after the composition is. On the other hand, the lossless composition restores and repeats the data is from original form after GPG, which stands for Joint Photographic Expert Group, is a lossy format, meaning that the image is compressed to make smaller file. The composition does create loss in quality, but this is loss in general, not noticeable. So that's all for me from the image composition and different types of for image.
Okay, thank you, Muhammad. So I will talk about the GIF and TIFF image compression. LZW is a dictionary compression algorithm. When compressing the original data, it assigns a value to each new original data string as a label. Then the next time this string appears, it will be this value can be used instead. So GIF compression can also look for repeating horizontal patterns on each scanline and can handle multiple images. TIFF is a flexible bitmap format primarily used to store images, including photographs and artwork. Likewise, TIFF is a popular high-bit color image format, along with JPG and PNG. TIFF is also in a target image file format based on the LZW method. So here are all my parts. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about PNG, which is portable network graphic. So PNG used LZW compression, which is sample zip welch, which is the universal lossless data compression. It's also used in GIF and also TIFF. So PNG files are lossless compressed bitmap image. While they are compressed, they can still attain large file size depending on the type of the image data saved. Since this characteristic, PNG usually used for um, graph the pics with text, screenshots, and for design that require the use of transparency, such as logo designs and similar. However, the biggest downside is that they are greater in size and they will slow down your website since it uses the lossless compression. And also, you can also compress the PNG file by lowering the image quality, unlike JPEG files that can get terrible pictures artifacts with heavy compression. PNGs use lossless compression, meaning compression doesn't impact image quality. So if you need the image format that doesn't matter how big the big file is, as long as the quality is good. So you can use a PNG format file instead. That's all for me.
All right. So I'm gonna talk about JPEG, which is Joint Photographic Experts Group compression. So how does JPEG file compresses? JPEG attempts to create patterns in the color value in order to reduce the amount of data that needed to be recorded, therefore, by reducing the file. But user can choose compression rates, but image quality is sacrificed in the proportion to the compression rate. That means the greater the compression, the poorer the image, the quality image. But we need to keep in mind that JPEG compression is not equal to JPEG file format, JPG file format. JPEG compression can be used in many other file formats such as EPS, PDF, and TIFF file. Moreover, JPEG compression algorithm is applied every time you save your file, meaning that any damage being done to your image is cumulative, and in many cases it is irreversible. But there's an advantage in JPEG compression. Worry not. It is wide acceptance and support variety of applications. And the image that is compressed by JPEG compression is high resolution, is vibrant, because the high resolution JPEG image are vibrant and colorful. So that the standard colors that it support is 24-bit color, which up to 16 million colors. That's why JPEG compression image is very vibrant. I think that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Shakira. And thank you, everyone, for the good explanation that gives me a better understanding about image compression. So I think that is all for our discussion today. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you to Shaira.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.